On November 29th, 2001, George Harrison died due to lung cancer. 1 year later, his memory was honored with a very special concert, the Concert for George. It consisted of some of George's closest friends and musicians playing his material, with all the profits going to the Material World Foundation. This event was recorded and released as a special DVD and music set. There are two versions of the film. There's a theatrical cut, which is a shorter edit of the performances intercut with behind-the-scenes and rehearsal footage. There is also a complete cut, which features the show in its entirety from beginning to end. The show began much like the Concert for Bangladesh, with a special set just for traditional Indian music. This set was performed by Ashoka Shankar, who is the daughter of Ravi Shankar. At one point, she was joined by Dhani Harrison and Jeff Lynne for a performance of The Inner Light. The set concluded with Ravi Shankar performing an original piece called Apran, which means give in Sanskrit. After this, the mood was lightened when members of Monty Python, along with some special guests, including Tom Hanks, performed the comedy songs Sit on My Face and the Lumberjack song. Both of these songs are omitted from the CD release. The music direction was done by Eric Clapton, and after this point, the band took over. The band consisted of Eric Clapton, Jeff Lynne, Tom Petty of the Heartbreakers, Billy Preston, Jools Holland, Albert Lee, Sam Brown, Gary Brooker, Joe Brown, Ray Cooper, Andy Fairweather Lowe, Mark Mann, Dave Bronze, Klaus Vormann, Dhani Harrison, and then later on at certain points they were joined by both Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr. They played mostly Harrison compositions with a few bonuses thrown in. The set list was I Want to Tell You, If I Needed Someone, Old Brown Shoe, Give Me Love, Beware of Darkness, Here Comes the Sun, That's the Way It Goes, Horse to Water, Taxman, I Need You, Handle with Care, Isn't It a Pity, Photograph, Honey Don't, For Your Blue, Something, All Things Must Pass, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, My Sweet Lord, Wah Wah, and I'll See You in My Dreams. This was the first time Billy Preston, Ringo Starr, and Paul McCartney performed together since the Rooftop concert. The film version was directed by David Leland. He did a great job intercutting the film with backstage and rehearsal segments. It feels a lot like the Rooftop concert, cutting between people on the street and the band performing. You get this very loose feeling from the whole concert, and you understand how and why all these people are great friends and why they're coming together to honor George Harrison. The theatrical cut rearranges the songs so they're not quite in chronological order. This is probably why they included the complete cut in the set, so if you wanted to see it from beginning to end, you have that option. The film would have a select city run on October 3rd, 2003. The DVD and CD set would later win Best Long-Form Video at the Grammys. The set itself is certified 10 times platinum in the United States alone. With time, this concert has become even more historic with the passing of many performers, including Ravi Shankar, Billy Preston, and Tom Petty. It's hard for me to pick a favorite moment or song. I really like when Paul McCartney plays Something on the ukulele. I think it's one of the most beautiful performances of that song. I also really like when they do Isn't It a Pity, and the way it's shot in the film, they start with the rehearsals and then transition into the live performance. But I also really like when Eric Clapton plays along with the Indian music. That's just very, very, very cool. And the ending is very, very sweet. The whole film is a total experience and one that any music fan, not necessarily a Beatles fan or a George Harrison fan, would love. I think this is an everybody music type of movie. I think anybody could watch this film and have a favorite moment, a favorite song, and it's just wonderfully cool and sweet. I would rate this film as probably one of the best concert films ever produced. It's a celebration of life, giving, and above all, the power of music.